Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. So today we are talking about a player who flew under the radar this offseason and has now come to terms with a team. We do not know if this is final yet, if the logistics are set in stone, but I'm sure soon we will figure that out. So this is not a big contract, not a big player, definitely not any like Bryce Harper things going on here. This is Adam Jones signing a contract with the Arizona Diamondbacks worth $3 million for the 2019 season. So Adam Jones is a 33-year-old center fielder who spent the majority of his career so far with the Baltimore Orioles and was signed by the Seattle Mariners a little while ago. And by a little while ago, I mean 15 years or so, I think, something like that. And spent the first 2 seasons there and made his way to the Orioles. And now that the Orioles are rebuilding, it's not really a surprise that he has not been re-signed by that franchise. He's now with the Diamondbacks, who have lost a significant amount of talent this offseason. Paul Goldschmidt was traded to the Cardinals. Patrick Corbin is now with the Nationals. Who else do you have? A.J. Pollock signed a contract with the Dodgers. So the Diamondbacks have really been pushing for a playoffs appearance for a while now. And that might not happen this year, but Adam Jones is definitely a little utility piece that they can kind of use in their favor for 2019. The National League West is a very competitive division this year. You're going to have the Dodgers, who seem to be the favorites again this season. Then you have the Rockies and the Diamondbacks. And who knows, the Padres, maybe with Manny Machado now, will do something crazy. I don't know. It's very well possible. And it's a nice little pickup for the Diamondbacks. Adam Jones, underrated player, I think. He's really good for his age. Center field and the outfield in general is a very talented position. Some players just kind of sneak by and just play games. And, they're not really noticed and they're not really credited for their work. I'm pretty sure in these past couple of seasons, Adam Jones actually played 162 games out of 162 games with the Orioles. I think it was just a couple years back, actually, so pretty recent. And this could be a really big guy for them. I'm pretty sure they have even mentioned, Ketel Marte moving to the outfield. He is an infielder, shortstop and second baseman that, if they didn't really have Adam Jones, would make his way to the outfield and then they'd find something with the infield. So they were really considering some really crazy things. And this is going to be a very creative outfield, if you guys know what I'm saying. If Ketel Marte does transfer to the outfield, and we've seen that before, guys like D. Gordon and all that, we've seen transitions from the middle of the infield to the outfield. But if this was to happen, then you'd have David Peralta in left, and then you'd have Adam Jones now in right. So you have a decent outfield right there. Ketel Marte, again, kind of taking control of the outfield in that sense. But Adam Jones, good player. He's got a couple years ahead of him still before he starts to get up there in age. And again, it's not really a surprise that the Orioles didn't re-sign him. We don't have a lot of crazy free agents left this offseason, so if the Diamondbacks wanted to make a move, now was the time, and Adam Jones was the guy. They were only really waiting on Dallas Keuchel and Craig Kimbrell, and Craig Kimbrell might not even sign until August. They're halfway through the year, which, I don't know, that's kind of crazy to me. He's a good hitter. And he's going to be the better outfielder that the Diamondbacks needed. He's better than having a shortstop per se, and then some prospect or some young guy or whoever just thrown out there randomly in the outfield. So he's definitely going to be a help to the Diamondbacks, but short term, nothing crazy. Again, with A.J. Pollock no longer being in the outfield, David Peralta is going to be pretty much playing there full time as long as he can and as long as he stays healthy. So Adam Jones is just going to need to stay healthy, probably hit around 260, maybe 250. And again, it's just production that's going to be needed from him. And the Diamondbacks won't win the World Series this year. They might not make the playoffs this year. And I'm not being mean or not kind of putting them down or anything, but you got to think about it. This is a very difficult competition that they're going up against, and with Adam Jones only being a 1-year guy and not a crazy name, he's not going to be the make or break. He's not going to be the Bryce Harper of the Diamondbacks or the Manny Machado of the Padres. So, it's things to look forward to. The Diamondbacks are making a positive move for them. they lost a lot more players than they gained, in my opinion, this offseason, but not terrible. Again, I'm going to keep repeating myself here, but Adam Jones, great player, great guy. I mean, he's going to be of good use for this team no matter what. You know, I'm sure they're probably looking for him to play like 140, 150 games, hopefully. And then kind of see where they go at the midpoint of the season, and maybe they'll pick up some other guys via the trade or whatever before the trade deadline in August. But guys, that's going to end this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.